You know, these past couple of years, I've been these past 3 years, I've been on the fence. I've been swinging, swaying, and swaddling in this mysterious liquid goo that is my own energy, my own consciousness, my own soul, my own spirit, my own subconscious mind, my own shadow. I've been doing some deep dives, some deep dark dives into my own soul. I've been facing energies and emotions that have been lying dormant for years, lifetimes, with no little to no consideration for contributing to the outside world, outside of what was handed or given to me. Like, I haven't really been striving or like putting my foot forward or like putting my name out there or like doing anything to like make my own opportunities because I haven't had like the energy to. The energy that I've had and has been available to me has been put solely, for the most part, to working on my own energy and my own vibration and reintegrating my mind, my body, my soul, and my spirit. And it has been a journey. It has been a process. But I can finally feel it like changing into something new. To where like all the secrets I've been like collecting and storing and all of the intimacy that I've been building with myself and all the empathy I've been having with my spirit and like my soul and like my energy and my intuition and my guidance and my spirit ancestors and my spirit animals and the archangels and the angels and all of the synchronicities and all of the observable patterns I watch over the universe, and don't forget my collective past experiences as a soul, and also like my hidden gifts and talents and treasures that I don't even know about yet. Like, I'm coming to tell you to say that now I'm committed to actively applying these things in practical ways, in practical manners, to solve earth problems, to solve human problems, to solve the problems of those around me. And the best way I can solve the problems of those around me is not if I get a pickaxe or get a shovel or get a hard hat and do some construction work. No, the best way I can solve the problems around me, the way most in tune with my natural affinity for things, the way most sympathetic to my reasoning, my soul, is if I now some thoughts come up and they really do like feel like they really really have like the authority and the audacity to sound like intuition or to feel like intuition, but like you like space them out a little bit. You're like, that's not intuition. Intuition would never be that harmful or mean or harsh to me. Ever. Intuition is more so of a feeling than a verbal thought. And so I had this thought, and it told me the best thing I could do for humanity is go to the center of the world, start a business, and meditate there for 3 years every day. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And I'm like, what's the center of the world? The center of the world, or the center, my center of, I don't know what the center of the world, that's an arbitrary thing, but the center of my world is my inner world. And so I think that's exactly what I'm going to do, but in a different way. I'm going to the center of my world, my internal soul. I am starting a business, utilizing my spiritual gifts and my spiritual talents and my spiritual awareness. And I'm meditating there for 3 years, every day, straight, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like no doubt, no hesitation, no worry, no fear. I'm right here, and I feel like, yeah, I know, because I'm having this thought in a 717, so I know for a fact that I am right here at the Trembleplex, because not I want to be, not I deserve to be, not I think I should, not no. The reason why I'm here far surpasses anybody I engage with. Far surpasses anybody I've ever engaged with. Far surpasses this world, far surpasses this universe, far surpasses anything. And I'm not going to let other people who cannot see that affect me and bully me and make me doubt myself or make me feel unsure in myself any further or any longer. You've got a great one in the making. You should appreciate me for who I am and not try and change me because you're uncomfortable with who you are or because you see the progress that you must make. I'm here to help progress things forward. I'm not here to be comfortable. I haven't been comfortable in a day I fucking stepped in a place. I haven't been comfortable. There has never been a moment of comfortability in my life. Just recently, I have experienced the deepest amount of comfortability I've ever experienced in my life. But other than that, I am the only comfortability I can find. And this comfortability is in the fact that it never gets comfortable. Like I'm just waiting for the day for the burning sensation in my chest or in my sternum to disappear or leave. But it's never going to. Because that's me. And I've always had this sensation. And I've always had this feeling. And I've always tried to use things to tune it or channel it out or to suppress it. But no, it must be expressed. The power of the light invested in me. Because it surely and truly is an investment. Like, really. It truly is an investment of the most courageous and boldest of sorts. Because it took a long fucking while to get here. If anybody had any... Bro... Nobody has the amount of faith that this thing that invested this power into me has. Because I've used this power for pure diabolical purposes. Pure evil. I'm talking about I feel this thing inside of me and I'm like, you know? But yeah, I still got, I'm here. I'm here. I'm like right here still. I'm right here. And I'm like 1,001 different people because really everything depends on like how I'm feeling. Because I feel so much and I feel so deeply. And today's been through a lot. Like today I've been through a lot. Like today I woke up at like 6 a.m. And then I haven't ate because I'm low-key fasting because like I feel like my body needs like a break from digesting food. Because I feel like I've been overeating a little bit, you know, just a little bit. And it's not because I'm bad. It's not because it's a problem. It's not because like something's wrong with me. It was just a symptom of the times, you know? And that's what everything in life is. It's just a symptom of the times. Like you just gotta. Things are vital. Things are severe, and you just gotta do what the fuck you can with what you got, you know. And so, like, yeah, but it's also because I feel like I'm able to. It's like I'm excited because now I'm like able to actually like enjoy life and actually like taste food and not feel like a fucking shitbag. So pardon me if I hit at the smorgasbord. Part of me is like a little stupid, a little berserk, you know? Part of me. No, actually, like, part of me. And, like, another thing that's been going on. My hair looks amazing. Another thing that's been going on. Well, I'll refocus back to the day. So I woke up 6 a.m. Little. Oh, I did some. I did some work dispelling entities from my energetic system, like demons and cutting cords and like all of that stuff. And then afterwards I went into I don't know, my memory is not that great today because my sleep has been disrupted. So like this whole day is kind of like you know. And what's gonna, yeah. So like 6 to like 8ish, that was that. And then like from 8 to like 10, I was freeing up energy that was locked up from the entities that I freed. So first I freed the entities. I removed them from my energetic system. And when I say energetic system, I mean the 7 chakras. Then you have the meridians, which are like the flow lines of the energies of the chakras. And then you have your nadis, which are like the tubes through which the energy flows through the chakras. And then you have your light body. Then you have your 4 elements. You have your physical body, your mental body, your emotional body, and your spiritual body. And then you have your aura. And then like all of those things make up and missing a lot and missing a few, all those things make up the energetic system known as you. Because you yourself are just an energetic system. Temporary but extremely powerful. And so imagine like the entity just being like a black dot. It's like a no play zone on your energetic system. And also like it's also a no play zone on your energetic system that manipulates your energy and feeds itself off of your energy, whether it be emotional, physical. Like there's some entities that get riled up and fed whenever you're angry. There's some entities that get riled up and fed whenever you feed yourself. There's some entities that get riled up and fed whenever you like smoke or drink. Like there's some entities that get riled up and fed whenever you have sex. Like there's a lot of stuff out there. And so no play zone also manipulates your energy. So imagine, and that's what an energy blockage is. It's just a no play zone. It's like you can't flow energy that, oh, you can't, that part of your body can't flow it. Nope, can't flow energy that way. And then the entity just does whatever it wants to survive, to feed energetic beings that are not even from this dimension, so that they can control and use their energy to feed themselves and to territorially advance some type of agenda. So that's the bigger picture. It's like beings outside of this dimension are using parasites and other entities in order to feed energy, in order to keep control of this planet. Quite simply. But like these entities themselves, they mess up with your energy. They suck it, or they like spill it. And it causes energetic blockages, which are no play zones. Like your energy can't move at this point because it's blocked. And so, first you got to remove the entity. So now you're the no play zone is removed, and like the energy manipulation is removed as well. But then you have to let the energy flow, because an energetic blockage right here causes one right here, right here, right here, right here, right here. And you can remove all the ones right there around it, but like there's like an energetic blockage that causes and creates energetic blockages and has its own mind. So it's like programmed and it's consciously creating energetic blockages. And so it's like, okay, I could take out an energetic blockage right here that's caused by the thing that's making more, but then like the thing that's making more is just going to make more. So it's like once you're able to take out the thing that's making them, your energy can finally settle in a place where all the energetic blockages that was caused by the thing that was consciously creating the energetic blockages, the parasite, all of the energetic blockages that was caused by the parasite can be like settled down, and then like you can like meditate. The best way to do it is meditation and breathing in life force energy so you can flow the energy through, and like all of the secondary energetic blockages can flow through. So the first half of the day was removing the entity. And the second half of the day, or the next 2 hours, was freaking letting go of energetic blockages caused by the entity. And then we got into an ambiguous part of the day where I was looking at a video called Alchemy, which got me inspired to I don't know what inspired me to revisit mudras. Oh, because I came across, because I was trying to practice. I was trying to show people this technique, which is, I'll do another video soon, I guess. I'm doing videos now, I guess, but like, so like it's like a grounding and sealing your energy, your life force, your ki. So it's basically like 2 mudras. And I don't know the names of these mudras, which made me research mudras, because I'm like, what do you? 2 fingers open, 2 fingers open, 1 finger over the top. Like, it's like, what do you call this? So this is like me channeling and grounding my energy on the inhale. And this is me sealing and protecting it on the exhale. So it's like you're practicing opening and closing your energy consciously, instead of having it unconsciously be opened or unconsciously be closed. I'm a firm believer in this day and age, especially if you're an empath, and if you're watching this, you're kind of probably are an empath, is to like always have like your energy closed, at least to some degree or some level, because there's already a lot of sensory information coming at us on the daily, and then you add other people's, because people are powerful, like other people's feelings, thoughts, moods, emotions, actions, choices, decisions, behaviors, they affect you more than you know, or would like to know, or consider, or would like to consider. I hate to admit how much other people affect me, but they do. It's part of the game. And so, yeah, I was doing that. Then I researched the mudras. Then I came across a couple of cool ones. I came across oh yeah, I came across this one. This one's pretty cool. It's the cross your hands, one finger, two finger, three finger stays open. It connects with thumb, and then four finger. This is called like the Aibara Hirdama. It means fearless heart, and it's for like rejuvenating, because you're like opening up your heart to receive love from all sources, and not just the sources that you're comfortable or familiar with. Which makes you fearless because you receive love from everywhere and everything, and not just one or two comfortable spots. Because we all know how free love is and how love makes you free. Free to choose, free to be, free to love, free to do, free to act, free to consider. True love is freedom. The effects that this is having on me is like it's opening up my throat chakra right now. And I can really feel it in my heart chakra. And it's allowing me to take more deeper and firmer breaths, because I'm allowing more love and more life energy to flow through. Which allows me to feel love more freely. And so that is what lies behind the theme of rejuvenation for this one. Me personally, I'm probably going to use this one to recharge. When I go outside, yeah, a blockage in my heart chakra just opened. It just moved. It's like you can do a million and one things. You could have the frequencies, you can have the crystals, you can have the bells, the gongs, the chimes, the sound bowls, the smells, the oils, the herbs, the spices, the mudras, the yogas, the frickin' chants, the sigils, the charms. You can have the altar, you can have everything. You can have every single spiritual tool that has ever been accessed or available to humanity at your disposal. But nothing beats meditation. Nothing beats this. Nothing. I don't want to stop. Yeah, so I was meditating, allowing my energy to flow, allowing the blockages to flow. And now I'm at a stable point in the day where, like, everything I've done thus far, it's like now I can be like, and now I can just like relax and not have to worry about feeling things or crazy just happening. It's like I feel something bubbling up in my sacral chakra as we speak. It's shifting, it's moving, but it doesn't seem too major. And so I'm moving past to the point where I was like, yeah, researching a different mudra. That was one mudra. Another mudra, this is pretty cool because it doesn't, it's not a crazy mudra. It's not like the last one we had to do. We had, okay, I still am practicing this one. So it's like this, fingers together. You got your pointer finger, your middle finger together. You skip your ring finger, you touch it with your thumb, and then you put your pinky finger together. Yeah, like this one is nothing crazy. It's just a couple of burp sessions in and out. It's not like a huge energy blockage moving. Like before this video, I'm gonna go forward to the last thing I did before this video. Before this video, like I was leaned over like this. I was like, why? When is it going to stop? Because my solar plexus chakra was just fucking burning. It was just a burning sensation. And it's like the energy, like the solar plexus is not, like that's the one, like the root chakra's energy pretty much stays. And it's pretty stable. Same with the sacral. The sacral is pretty stable. It shoots up and down really quickly, but like it's pretty spontaneous. But for the most part, it's pretty stable. The solar plexus chakra is the only chakra that's like unstable. It's like constantly like this energy is supposed to spread outward throughout the entirety of your aura, like just. And then when it's blocked, like energy's not flowing. And so like because I was unblocking it, energy that was supposed to be flowing and it hasn't been flowing in like years started flowing. So it started kind of like burning inside. And so like I like imagine this is the solar plexus, like energy was flowing from like so energy was flowing like down into my sacral and into my root. And thank God my sacral and my root were pretty like they were the MVPs. Because if my sacral and my root were like fucked up today, like it'd be hell because I for the longest time I just had like it was just a block in like my heart. And so like I had to hit up the throat chakra and it goes blah blah. But like, and that was really uncomfortable. But for the longest time before that, I was just stuck in my solar plexus, and so it was like shooting down, doo doo, and then it was shooting up, doo doo, and then my shoulder, my right shoulder, was gyrating and tingling because energy was shooting from my solar plexus up to my shoulders and like down through my hands, and because literally it's supposed to be like an entire like that's the solar plexus power. It's like everywhere. It's like your will. You're like power is an atmosphere that is indiminishable. Like true power is undefined. It's like you can't even touch it because it's untouchable. Because the second you try to reach and grab for it, it's like. Whereas the power and control that we are commonly referencing in like the human plight and struggle and dialogue, that is based upon secrecy. That's based upon darkness. That's based upon control and force. So like you can rip power from somebody else because it's about whoever has the most, like, the sickest setup wins. Whoever has the sickest setup wins. But like true power, it's like you reach for it and you try to grab it. It's like, where is his power? Because my power lies within right here. And so, like, just right, dead straight center. And so basically, it was. But for the longest time, it was just like imagine like a shotgun, and it's like a, and it's just like just charging up, waiting for the, you know. And that's been my solar plexus for like the longest time, ever since it started getting blocked. And empaths really do have a hard time with the solar plexus because the solar plexus is our feeling center. And as an empath, your feelings are never justified or never validated unless you're with other empaths, because nobody feels the way that you do and nobody has the amount of emotional perceptibility, and nobody covers the whole spectrum like you do. People don't feel everything like you do. People pick and choose their feelings, they pick and choose their battles, but an empath has no choice but to feel. No choice. And so I say that to bring it back to the point where I was practicing the mudras, and then shortly after I was going through the different mudras, and I came across. I showed you the. I'm not about to do the rejuvenating the heart one. I can't even figure it out right now. I think I showed you something else, but I'm gonna show you this. This one, oh my God! When I saw this, I was like, I'm gonna have to hit this one really, really hard. This is like stress relief. This one is going to be training for sure. Like I'm gonna have to This is like going into the gym, honestly, bro, because I've been accumulating a lot of stress just throughout my path and throughout my journey. And I don't want to get burnt out. And like, it's like everybody around me right now is kind of burnt out, and I'm like, low-key, I should be burnt out, but like, low-key, I also want to do work. So, but like, basically, this is a good one. And then I used to think this was the third eye chakra. I think this is one of them because I love this one. I love this one. It's just dot 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 dot, and then your thumbs are touching. I love this one. This one, oh my God. This one reminds me of home so much. This one just, oh my God. Whenever I hit this one, it's like, it's like the clouds are parting. The storms are over. It's peace of mind. It's clarity. It's focus. And focus doesn't mean like we got to change our relationship with discipline, because discipline has been enforced upon us, which makes us not want to be disciplined because we think discipline is painful. Discipline can be the most painless thing ever. Discipline is just you saying, like, okay, I can do. I have these choices and decisions, and I decide to stick to a set of choices and stick with them for a while. You don't have to beat yourself up. You don't have to bully yourself. You don't have to berate yourself. You don't have to do anything. You can just make a choice, make a decision. Nobody else is abusing yourself but you. And other people abuse you to the amount that you abuse yourself. Other people judge you to the amount that you judge yourself. Other people really take what you give them. They really do. They really, really do. They really take what you give them. And the second you start giving less and start reaffirming boundaries, that's when things start getting hairy. Because it's like, damn, this sense of control, this sense of security that I had, it's over. It's ruined. It's fucked. But it's like, the greatest sense of security you can have is just being content where you're at right now. And it doesn't take much to be content. It just takes looking around and seeing one thing you appreciate. Like, I stole this out of a beauty salon. I'm so happy and grateful that I stole this. Because it was just sitting there. It was just sitting there. It was just sitting there. It was like, I need somebody to love me. Nobody's loving me. I'm just sitting here, absorbing energy, patiently waiting for the person. I was like, my best friend's leaving for London. It's his last day here. And the only reason I'm in here is because he's getting a haircut. He's looking nice. Might as well, like, live a little, bro. Spirituality is not about being a fucking square. It's about being real. Like, and staying true to this. Nothing else, bro. Nothing else. Nothing else. I hate when people are like, so like, and the reason I was like that at the beginning, because I just didn't have the energy. I was like, but like, I hate when people are just like, I hate spirituality as all light. Fuck that, bro. We living in a very dark place. We're living in an extremely dark time. There is no light. There's not much light. Like, there's too many projections on the light keepers. I'm a light worker for sure. Yeah, I work with light. I work with energy. I work with crystals. I work with abundance. I work with the good, the holy, the spectrum. But I'm a dark worker too. I work with the demons. I work with the entities. I work with the beings that are malicious. I work with the negative spirits. I work with the... You know what the dark workers back in the day were called? Shamans. Nobody fucked with the shaman because the shaman knew shit that... Bro, if you fucked with the shaman, bro, it's like, that's a death sentence because the shaman knew stuff that, like... made it to where beings that could have killed the village, beings that could have caused calamity to the village, the shaman is the only person brave enough to step through and be like, hey, yo, man, what's your deal, bro? Why are you trying to attack my village, man? What we got to do? And then the being's like, I need 2 of your greatest calves. And the shaman's like, how about this? I'm going to protect my village. You're going to get the fuck out scot-free. And we're going to call it a buck. We need more shamans, bro, because nobody wants to be the shaman because the shaman is automatically outcasted. Straight the, bro. The shaman is, bro. There's never been a shaman that's been like accepted. Like, hey, yo, it's the shaman. Woo! No, 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 bro. The shaman is solemn. The shaman is silent. The shaman is. It's a worker with the. It's a protector, and like it protects by being on the other side of the coin. Like I'm tired of hearing light workers. I'm tired of being. I'm tired of seeing people. Bro, people are possessed by demons. You think they have fucking time for gongs? You think they have time for bells? You think they have time to be like... Now think of a time when you were a child and you could just relax. No! The second you do that, the demon's like, hey, you got a drink. Nah, you gotta get the fuck out of here. This is too... Bro, you know you need a drink. Bro. The people that need help are not even attracted to like that type of stuff in the first place. You know? But yeah, that's been pretty much my day. Oh yeah. I didn't even talk about the third eye mudra, which was this. I feel like this is more of like a. This reminds me of a happy meadow. This reminds me of a full field. This reminds me of. But this reminds me of like a single. It's a sniper. It's a straight shot. It's like an arrow. It's like traveling an arrow through an arrow. Like I feel energy just yeah, I feel it spinning. It's like and the only reason it's spinning right now, no, I don't want to do a disclaimer. It's not like you do the mudra on your third eye. No, the only reason why it's fucking spinning right now is because of all the work I've done on the lower chakras, all the work I've done on my heart chakra, and all the work I've done on my throat chakra. To get to this point to where I can even feel my third eye, let alone observe its movements. I'm not saying that to put anybody down. I'm just saying, like, some people's expectations are just. And then finally, this is the one. This okay. So imagine like 3 coming together, right? And then your thumbs are touching, and then your pinkies are out and up, and then you just, yeah, not closed palm, thumbs crossed, but open palm, thumbs crossed. This is the crown chakra. One of my favorite chakra centers because it reminds me of La La Land. That kumbaya, gooey, inseparable mess of creation that's just. But still somehow always peaceful, always here. Light that never flickers and never fades. I feel something in my solar plexus go. It is in between my solar plexus and my sacral. It's on the lower left side of my body, like lower left abdomen. That like this area right here is like feeling energy work. My right ear is feeling some energy work, and now like my forehead's feeling some energy work. Yeah, it's like my right ear is unblocking. Wow. The amount of things that I have noticed that I have lived with without knowing, it's like kind of it's kind of scary. Like when you like, because I have it's a lot of body awareness. So like when I ever energy moves, I feel it within my body pretty well. And so like when I feel like something that was blocked and unblocked, and it's always exciting because it's always that moment of discovery where it's like I didn't even know this was a thing. I didn't even know this was blocked. I'm strong as fuck. I've been living with this for forever and not even knowing. And I still managed to somehow make other people's days slightly better as best as I can. You know? Refinding my balance, my center, my equilibrium. That's what this feels like. Because my right ear is open. Okay, my stomach just popped, so some energy just flew. Okay, something in the back of my brain just clicked and realigned. Something's just instinctively telling me to do this next. Sometimes, like, my mudras are in chains, so sometimes it's just my hands follow the next logical step, and I just go with it. It's like combos on a video game. Okay, I feel some energy. I feel some energy on the left side of my head, backwards, back left side of my head, and it's getting moved around by my ear. It's like a tightness. Tightness, soreness, cold spots. Those are the best ways to figure out if you have energy blockages or not. I'm lowering it because my hands are getting tired. Also, I'm gonna move it to the left because that's the energy. It's leaning towards. I didn't hear a crack right away, so this energy must be deeply embedded. Because if I heard a crack, then it would have freed the energy and that would be good. But it's still right there. A thought just came out. What makes me an authority to say this? Well, I view that anything that I could say to say answer a question like that would be answered in what I do anyways. You have judgment. You have discernment. You have the power to choose to believe whether I'm fake or phony or whether I'm real. And that's that. I know who I am. I know what I've been through. And I want to share this story with you. I don't have the capacity right now to write it all down because I still have to process it because I'm still in it. But I would like to say that I've went through a lot to get to this point, and to even be able to sit here on the camera and do what I usually do already, that's like a marvelous, because this really is like an inside glimpse of what I go through on a regular daily basis, more or less. Or what I have been going through on a regular basis, more or less, every single day. I now set the intention to give this energy the focus and attention it deserves, and to allow this energy to move freely and heal and purify from stagnation. I just farted. And farting is a sure tell Ray that the root chakra just expelled some energy waste. For me, at least. Everybody's body is unique and different. It handles traumas and stresses in unique and different ways. But for me, it's farting and burping. Which I forget I can do sometimes. I like to fart. I like to burp. I like to meditate. I like to work with the breath and the mudras. But in extreme cases, when I'm in either a lot of pain or my patience is running thin, I like to use my hands. I like to call upon angels and archangels before I like to use my hands sometimes. I don't know if that's weird or not. I think it's because subconsciously I'm disappointed that my hands aren't just like golden auras that just instantly heal all sickness. But that'll never be the case. I'm able to speak more now because I'm at a point where silence isn't necessary. Like my focus, I'm still focusing on it as I speak, but I don't require the same amount of intense focus because the energy is starting to move and it's starting to flow on its own accord and not on my accord. I'm using my energy and focus to push the process of it flowing, but once it starts flowing and it starts going, then I can like ease off on the break a little bit. Ease up on the break a little bit, yeah. Still in the same mudra. Day in the life of Dorian. Energy's been flowing kind of weird. It's been flowing both downward and upward at the same time. It's been flowing deeper to the left than to the right. I first thought I was supposed to pull it from like the left to the right, but no, I'm just supposed to sit here and watch it. Okay, now my knee chakra's getting open and unblocked. And all of this is happening on the left side of the body. So this is, I imagine this is this is divine feminine energy that was suppressed from years of toxic masculinity and desiring to fit in, being able to move freely because of the healing work I've been doing with my divine feminine. And yeah, it feels nice. And so now that I've recognized what it could possibly be, I could set a stronger intention. Before I set the intention, it was just moving like, but after I set the intention, it started moving more briskly. Now I'm about to set an even stronger intention. I now allow my divine feminine energy to heal fully and completely with perfect acceptance and grace for all that it is, all it can be, and all that it was. No judgment, resentment, guilt, anger, sorrow, shame, bitterness, or jealousy towards my divine feminine energy. I allow it to heal and integrate into my consciousness completely and fully. Now, in this present moment. I forgive myself. I forgive them. It is forgiven. I forgive it. I am forgiven. They are forgiven. We are forgiven. It is forgiven. We can let go. I allow my divine feminine to feel full, sexy, alive, passionate, creative, playful, spontaneous, fun, joyful, exuberant, caring, nurturing, compassionate, considerate, consentful, open, and receptive. Merciful, loving, giving, kind, warm, graceful, mysterious, mischievous, rebellious, angsty, moody, angry. I allow my divine feminine to be angry. My divine feminine can express her anger in any way she likes. I do not suppress my divine feminine any further. I express it as boldly as I can muster in this present moment. You know, I got people, I got roommates, I got other guys, I'm being considerate when I scream. You can scream in your elbow at any time, any place. I recommend, there's so much fucking shit to be angry about. Like, I recommend everybody to scream. Human beings must scream. We have to scream. There's no way around it. There's just no way around it. We must scream. Already I feel lighter and I feel the energy moving and shifting. So sometimes you can't be screaming. Sometimes meditation is the key. And I'm not saying that the work with this thing is over or done, but let's reach a point where I could be like, okay, let me take care of myself in this video because it's been a lot. I wanna show y'all something before I go. Something that I drew. That kind of is calling for the times. Like, these are like my guides. And this is like me in the middle of they're like, you're fine, you're safe. I'm like, fuck. Why did I have to say that? No, I take, bro. I take that back. Never am I like, why did I have to say that? Never. Because the second time the second I start going down that rabbit hole, then I'd have to question every single thing I say all the time. And that is torture. So, yeah, stay vigilant, stay low, stay light, stay easy.